I invite you to enter into this experience of the divine whirlwind, as well as the nature scenes. And I just want you to try to leave your head behind, even though you're on Zoom, and open a deep space within yourself as you listen to this text and hear this story. And now, finally, God answered Job from the violent storm. God said, "Why do you confuse the issue? Why do you talk without knowing what you're talking about? Pull yourself together, Job, up on your feet. Stand tall. I have some questions for you, and I want straight answers. Where were you when I created the earth? Tell me, since you know so much. Who decided on its size? Certainly you'll know that. Who came up with the blueprints and measurements? How was its foundation poured? And who set the cornerstone while the morning stars sang in chorus and all the angels shouted praise? And who took charge of the ocean when it gushed forth like a baby from the womb? That was me. I wrapped it in soft clouds and tucked it in safely at night. Then I made a playpen for it, a strong playpen so it couldn't run loose, and said, "Stay here. This is your place. Your wild tantrums are confined to this place." And have you ever ordered morning? "Get up," told dawn, "get to work," so you could seize earth like a blanket and shake out the cockroaches as the sun brings everything to light, brings all the colors and shapes. The cover of darkness is snatched from the wicked. They're caught in the very act. Have you ever gotten to the true bottom of things, explored the labyrinthine caves of the ocean? Do you know the first thing about death? Do you have one clue regarding death's dark mysteries? Do you have any idea how large this earth is? Speak up if you have even the beginning of an answer. Do you know where light comes from and where darkness lives, so you can take them by the hand and lead them home when they get lost? Why, of course you know that. You've known them all your life, grown up in the same neighborhood with them. Have you ever traveled to where snow is made? Seen the vault where hail is stockpiled? The arsenals of hail and snow that I keep in readiness for times of trouble and battle and war? Can you find your way to the lightning, where the lightning is launched, or to a place from which the wind blows? Who do you suppose carves canyons for the downpours of rain and charts the routes of thunderstorms that bring water to unvisited fields, deserts no one ever lies eyes on, drenching the useless wastelands so they are carpeted with wildflowers and grass? And who do you think is the father of rain and dew, the mother of ice and frost? You don't for a minute imagine these marvels of weather just happen, do you? Can you catch the eye of the beautiful Pleiades sisters or distract Orion from sun? Can you get Venus to look your way, or get the Great Bear and her cubs to come out and play? Do you know the first thing about the sky's constellation or how they affect things on Earth? Can you get the attention of the clouds or commission a shower of rain? Can you take charge of the lightning bolts or have them report to you for orders? Who do you think gave weather wisdom to the ibis and storm savvy to the rooster? Does anyone know enough to number all the clouds or tip over the rain barrels of heaven when the earth is cracked and dry, the ground baked hard like a brick? Can you teach the lioness to stalk her prey, and satisfy the appetite of her cubs as they crouch in their den, waiting hungrily in the cave? And who set out food for the ravens when the young cry out to God, fluttering about because they have no food? Do you know the month when mountain goats give birth? Have you ever watched a doe bear her fawn? Do you know how many months she is pregnant? Do you know the season of her delivery, when she crouches down and drops her offspring? Her young ones flourish and are soon on their own. They leave and don't come back. So we will take 4 or 5 minutes again for silent reflection. And here are the questions. How is God speaking to you or touching your heart this evening? How has nature impacted you through this long pandemic year? What might be your own God monologue? I just invite you to sit with any of those questions that comes into your heart.